Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're great, because today we have a lesson on being an empath. What is an empath? So, I am an empath, and I believe that you may be an empath as well. So, I'm going to go through a couple of things in a moment with you. It's going to be a short lesson today, so I'm going to get right into this. So, what is an empath? An empath is a person who feels other people's emotions or animals' emotions. So, you may go into a room and someone may be depressed in that room, or there may be a room full of negative people, or a room where someone has just had an argument. And you're going in there and you're feeling that person's negative emotions, or you're picking up on someone's negative aura. You know, it might be someone who has a very dark aura, and you will feel that. You'll feel it in your emotions, but also you can feel it on your skin, so you can get goosebumps from being near the person or something like that. You feel like your skin's crawling kind of thing, you know? That's how you get with these kinds of people. So you're picking up on other people's emotions. You also can go into, say, a shopping centre, and you won't be there very long and you'll start to feel drained. You'll feel really, really drained, and you'll just have to get out. Not everyone's like that, but when you're an empath, sorry, my cats are running around crazily right now. So yeah, that's what an empath does, and we can, so for me, let me see, so if you go near a person who is ill, or they've got a pain, or they've got an injury, you can pick up on that, and you can sort of talk to the person just as a normal conversation, and you can feel that they've got this injury. Or you can also rub your hands together. You have chakras in your hands, and when you rub them together, you open those chakras up, and you can open up those chakras, and you can run your hands down the person's body like this, and you'll feel your hands inside tingling. You'll feel that energy if you just practice that. You can feel that ball of energy in there. So you can run that through. And when I do that, if the person's had an injury, or an old injury, or an injury that's happening now, then I will feel heat. It's not heat with everybody. Sometimes it could be just a tingling, or it could be a cold even. I don't know, but for me it's heat. So that's covering that. Excuse me. So in this course, it's kind of going to be a never-ending course. So we're going to do something every week, and we're going to talk about mediumship. We're going to talk about clairvoyance. Now, what I want to say first is, before I go any further with this, if you're going to use any psychic abilities for anything negative, then turn this video off now, because I won't be a part of that. This stuff is only for light workers. This stuff is only to help people, and you have to do this stuff in the highest of love. This gift comes in love, pure love, nothing else, pure love, the highest of all. So we'll get into that. So I as an empath, I'm a lie detector, basically. My whole life, I can talk to someone and they can be having a chat with me, and all of a sudden they're telling me something, and I'm thinking, in my mind and in my emotions, I'm feeling that they're lying. So I know for a fact that this person is lying, and I'm thinking that I want to say to them, why are you lying? I don't think I've ever really done that. I might have done that once or twice. No, I probably haven't, because I'm not aggressive like that. But I would love to be able to do that, but I can tell when someone's lying to me. And if you're my partner, or if I'm going out with you and you think you're hiding secrets from me and cheating on me and lying to me, then I'm going to know that. And every partner that I've been with, I know that. So in recent times, yes, I've been through that myself. The last 2 or 3 partners, I think it was, I'm not dating at the moment, but the last ones that I left were cheating on me, and I knew it. I could see visions. I was having visions of them being with someone else, and that you know, that's being psychic. You know, I think we all can do that stuff. I really believe that everybody has psychic abilities. Some people don't wish to make them grow or nurture them and be the best soul that they can be, but you know, learning about them, even if you're not going to do this for, you know, to be a professional, which I don't get paid for anything that I do so far. I would like to, but my intention is to help people. Oh, I need money in my life, obviously, to live on. That will come in time. So let me go through this. So you get drained in crowds, in supermarkets, in concerts. So if you're in a room full of people that are excited and happy, you will feel that. If you're in a room where they're dark and depressed and negative, you'll also feel that. That is an empath. That is an empath, and we are empaths. So I will teach you in a minute some clearing prayers, and we'll go through an exercise at the end. I won't do this for too long. So you can be near a person who is suffering grief. Now, if you're near a person suffering grief, you will feel that grief. You just know. It's like you just know things, you know? You just know things. For me, I'm clairvoyant and I'm a medium. Sorry, my cats are going berserk. I'm a medium, so I've always been able to read people's auras and energies, and so you'll be with someone and you'll know things about them, and you might say it back to them. Like you might say, these days I like to say, oh, did you do this or did you do that? And they'll say yes or no, and then you'll be clarified. You know that. I feel that you need that. You need that sometimes to, when you're learning to be psychic, you need to have feedback of what you're having a vision of or what you're knowing about somebody. It might just be your thoughts, but a lot of the time it can be when you know something about someone, and then sometimes they can, like, with me, I've said that to people and they've said no, and then later on they go, yeah, actually, you know what, the other day you were right about that. So yeah, trust your intuition, trust your gut, you know, that's the biggest thing that leads us. Our gut is our guidance system. So go with your gut feeling, you know, that's really important to learn as a human soul. So if you're feeling a gut feeling about someone, even though they're saying something to you and it just doesn't resonate and it feels like they're not telling you the truth, or they've got other intentions behind what they're saying, and if your gut's saying, this isn't right, you shouldn't do that, or you shouldn't be with that person, then you got to listen to that, because that's your saving grace. You know, that's going to save you from making a really big mistake. So not long ago, a couple of years back, I remember I was dating online, and this guy, before I even met this guy, my skin crawled, and I felt like I just cried. Like I cried for like 2 hours after I spoke to this guy, and I rang somebody and I was on the phone crying, and they're like, you know, you shouldn't meet this guy. You know that you shouldn't do it. And I did it anyway. So I'm gonna tell you, I wish I never did that. that turned so bad. This guy turned out to be a psychopathic lunatic, and I'm not going to go into that because I'm not bringing negative energy into this course. So you need to listen to your emotions. So every psychic is different. So we've got the clairvoyance. Clairvoyance is the sight. A lot of people can see spirits in their third eye, which is your imagination, or you can see them with your own eyes. Sometimes they're visible. My cats are going crazy. So, and then there's the hearing. You can hear voices, or you can hear music or stuff like that. That's the clair. One of the clairs. I'll go into that later in much detail. So, also the clairsentience is your feeling, you're sensing, you're feeling it. Claircognizance is your knowing. You know something about somebody, okay, or a spirit. You just know things. That's claircognizance. And much later, I'm going to go into a lot more detail with this. So, okay, and you also can be around someone and they're really angry. So you can be in a room and the person's sitting over there and you just know instantly that they're not happy with you. They don't like you. And you can feel that fear, that energy, that anxiety. That's picking up on their negative vibes. They're sending you negative vibes. They don't like you for whatever reason. Normally, sometimes when you're, I'm going through a lot of stuff right now, but normally when you're a light worker or you're in the light, you'll get your negative narcissists, your negative, I call them dark souls that come into the earth. I'll explain more about that later, but they don't like light workers. In fact, they want to drain them, they want to hurt them, they want to damage them, they want to destroy them, basically. And you women out there who have been in relationships with these kind of men, you get exactly what I'm saying. So you don't need to be with someone like that. It will end badly. They will kill you. They can kill you. And they do. They do. So do a bit of research on your narcissists, guys. It's really, really interesting. So I call them the dark workers. We're the light workers, they're the dark workers. They're here to do dark work. We're here to do light work. There's a spiritual war going on. Most of you know that, but if you don't, I'm telling you now that there is. Do you feel strongly when you watch movies? Do you feel the energy of seeing something on TV that is traumatic? Something, hurt animal, hurt kid, hurt people, trauma, violence. Does that hurt you? Does it make you cry? You're an empath, if it does. So, okay, so we've gone through a little bit of that. So now we've got to learn to, so what we're going to do is, we're going to do 2 exercises actually. One is, before you go somewhere that you know you're going to be affected by negative energies, so what we're going to do is a protection bubble. Your protection bubble is your protection bubble is so we're gonna just say we're gonna go out somewhere to a meeting or to work or something like that, like in the morning or before you leave. So breathe in, see the light from above come over you, around you, wrap around you with a bubble of light, violet light, blue light, and loving white divine light. Fill yourself with this love, and surround yourself with it. Put a protection around you. See the bubble go around your whole body, protecting your aura, protecting all of you. Now from below, let the energy of the earth come up. Fill you with the love, love. Fill you with the love of the earth. Now, be grounded in that earth. Be grounded. Fill yourself with that energy, that powerful, nurturing, protection energy. So now you've got your bubble, and I say, I talk to Archangel Michael and my spirit guides, my protectors. You can have God, you can have anyone you like. So Archangel Michael, please protect me with a shield and a bubble around me. Let no negative energy enter me, hurt me, or affect me or attach to me. I command that all negative energy be pushed away and be deflected off my bubble. Only love can come in and love can come out. So please protect me and thank you. And you can keep it that simple. You can make your own up. It's entirely up to you. It's pretty fun. Like, you can really just be flexible with this stuff. We all have our own ways of doing it. I can teach you the basics, and then you'll have your own ways. I've done so many courses and read books and learned off teachers and mentors, and I have my own ways of doing things. So, because we're all individuals, guys. Yeah. You're awesome. You're awesome. Now, the next one I want to teach you to end on is we're gonna do. Okay. Oh, another thing I wanted to say too is so this is after you've been somewhere. Now you've been out, you're feeling crap, or you've been near someone that's really negative and you just want to shake that off. So sometimes you can just go light, love, cleanse me, shake it off, cleanse all the negativity off me. Put your hands into the ground so you can go all over your whole body. Put your hands on the ground and say, negativity, toxic energy, get out of me, go into the earth. Mother Earth, go into the earth. Thank you, Earth. Take negative energy out of me. Thank you. You can do that several times, 3 to 7 times, as many as you like. That's a quick way of doing it if you're somewhere out and you just feel yuck and you want to just cleanse it off. And you can visualize the black coming off, getting out, and then fill yourself up with love again. Breathe and ground yourself, compose yourself, fill yourself up with love. Center. Okay? Center yourself by breathing. So, also you can take salt baths, salt in the baths, swimming in the ocean, going to the bush, and just once you're in the bush, all the trees just cleanse you, because trees are healing, the bush is healing, and the earth. So as soon as you're in the bush, you just go, you can feel, when I'm in it, I can feel all the tinglies all over my whole body, and it just feels really beautiful, like I'm getting loved, and it's so nice, and then it's beautiful. So also that, you can hug a tree as well and tell the tree to take the bad out and put in the good. So because trees create oxygen, they take oxygen, they produce oxygen, so they take in, I think it's the carbon monoxide, I could be wrong with that, I'm not like a scientist, but they take in the negative energies and they filter it, fix it, and send out oxygen so we can breathe. Without trees, there would be no living animals or people on this planet. We need oxygen to breathe, okay? And we can thank trees for that. So next time you cut a tree down, you might want to think twice. We need as many as we can get. So what was the other thing? Swimming in the ocean's a really quick, snap way of clearing our energy. Clear it. Also, journaling, get it out. Write it down, get it out. Get out your feelings. You can ring someone and talk to them and get it out as well. You can do that. So this exercise is a really good one that I'm going to teach you now. It is the so you got your protection prayers. So another way is I'm circling back to something before you go out. So just shrink your aura down. Shrink your aura down before you go out by just saying, or I'll shrink down. Also close off your chakras so you're not open to everything. So you're going to close down my chakras now. Chakras, close down, please. Thank you. And it is so. You can finish off by saying it is